Willie Mullins and Ruby Walsh, she was the 9-4 favourite. Road to Riches 9-2 from 13-2. 9-2 Rocky Creek. Same price Mafalul. First Lieutenant is out to 7-1 from 11-2. 11-1 on his own. Second in the Gold Cup. Tammy's Hill, winner of the Cheltenham Festival, 16-1. And Rialto Moore is the outsider at 33-1.
This is a cracker, Jim. You know, the first Grade 1 of the season. We have the horse who was beating the Short Head in the Gold Cup. Richard Pugh is going to call them home.
JayandWine.com Champion Chase, Grade 1 over 3 miles. Road to Riches going to take them along through the early part as they make their way on toward the short run defence number 1. Road to Riches from on his own down the inside. Good jump by on the outside by First Lieutenant with Rocky Creek. Malfaliul is close behind and they're being followed by Tammy's Hill. Reltmore is last but one, and the early back marker is the favourite Boston Bob. Racing across the back straight now and on their way towards fence number 2, and it's Road to Riches by 2 to 3 lengths from in second spot on his own. They're being followed by First Lieutenant, who's down the inside as they go on the approach now towards the second. Rocky Creek is right up on the outside of First Lieutenant for company, and again First Lieutenant and Rocky Creek just out jumping on the inside on his own. Malfaliul the Grey. Tammy's Hill is next on the inside. Boston Bob last but one, and Reltmore is the back marker. Racing across now to make their way on towards fence number 3, and it's Road to Riches who has the advantage. Rocky Creek is on the outside. First Lieutenant in the blinkers in the centre, and then the white cap of On His Own down the inside. They're being followed by Mafalul, and then just in behind this one is Tammy's Hill. Reltmore alongside Boston Bob at the back of the field. First to the ditches, Road to Riches just puts himself right into it. Leads from Rocky Creek up on the outside. They're being followed by On His Own. They're the leading trio. Close on the outside is First Lieutenant, who's just switched a little wider. Being followed by Mafalul, and then towards the inside is Tammy's Hill. Boston Bob last but one, and Reltmore is the back marker. They begin now to make their way towards the fence before they turn into the straight. And it is Road to Riches. Here's Prick, comes to it, jumps a little off to his left. Rocky Creek clears it in second. First Lieutenant third spot, and down the inside is On His Own, being followed by Mafalul, who's towards the inside, and then comes Tammy's Hill. Next up behind Tammy's Hill, Reltmore for company, and the back marker is Boston Bob. First of the 3 fences to bring them down to pass the stands first time. And Road to Riches comes to it. Again, just leaning off to his left, and the remainder of the runners following somewhat as they continue on the downhill run. It's the Galway Plate winner, Road to Riches, with the Hennessy runner-up and Grand National 5th, Rocky Creek. First Lieutenant, second in the Punchestown Gold Cup is next. Then the Fox Hunters winner, Tammy's Hill, down the inside of the Cheltenham Gold Cup runner-up On His Own. They're being followed by the Topham winner, Malfalul, and then a one-time Power Gold Cup winner, Reltmore, and the Punchestown and Melling Chase winner, back marker favourite Boston Bob. A real crew of Grade 1 performers making their way on towards the 2 fences that are going to bring them up to past the stands, and Road to Riches leads from the other Jigginstown runner on the inside. First Lieutenant, he's switched in, being followed by Mafalul, who's next. Over on the near side is Rocky Creek as they take that one, and Mafalul just got a little tight to it as they race up now to pass the post. A circuit ahead of them in the JayandWine.com Champion Chase. They're roared by first time round. Road to Riches with the advantage. 2 on the inside is First Lieutenant. Road to Riches, Paul Carberry, First Lieutenant, and Brian Cooper. Rocky Creek, Sam Twiston Davies. Mafalul is next, being the mount of on the inside Tammy's Hill, Andrew Lynch. Then just behind these is Reltmore, and again Mafalul just got tight for Darrell Jacob. Reltmore, Davy Russell, Boston Bob, Ruby Walsh, and On His Own has dropped out now to be the back marker under Paul Townend. So they've a good run before they meet their next. It's another ditch, and still in front it's Road to Riches, who leads Rocky Creek. First Lieutenant's down the inside. They're the leading trio. Next up behind this one is Mafalul, being followed by Reltmore. Tammy's Hill takes the shortest route, and the wily pair at the back, Boston Bob and On His Own. So they turn now to make their way into the back straight and on towards the next, which will be fence number 10 of 18 in all. They'll jump. It's the second of the ditches, and up front it is still Road to Riches by 2 to 3 lengths, being chased in second spot by First Lieutenant. Towards the outside is Rocky Creek as they go out over this one. They're being followed by an improving Tammy's Hill, and On His Own hit that one pretty hard, and he now finds himself 2 to 3 lengths detached, the Cheltenham Gold Cup runner-up, and getting a push along as they continue along the back straight on towards fence number 11 now. Road to Riches still with the advantage to First Lieutenant and Rocky Creek. Good jump the leader there. Mafalul is just in behind them in 4. Tammy's Hill is 5. Then Reltmore. Boston Bob plays a waiting game, and they're drawing clear from the back marker On His Own. They continue along the back straight now, making their way on towards the next, and it's still Road to Riches, the 2 Jigginstown runners to the 4. First Lieutenant on the inside. Rocky Creek is next. They're being followed by Tammy's Hill. Mafalul is just wider out. Then comes Reltmore. Boston Bob just behind this group. Another big bold jump by the lead. Reltmore is a faller. Redmore out of the race as they continue now to make their way on behind the clubhouse. And up front, it's Road to Riches with the advantage to Rocky Creek, who's right up on the outside of First Lieutenant. Mafalul is just in behind them, and just behind these on the inside is Tammy's Hill, a plain one. And over in front, Road to Riches. Boston Bob's just about a half a dozen behind the main body of the field, but still goes okay as they head now to the final ditch. Road to Riches, First Lieutenant, Rocky Creek, Mafalul and Tammy's Hill close behind them as they go over the final ditch, and they're being followed 4 lengths back by Boston Bob, who's just nudging a little closer now. You can forget on his own. They make the climb now towards the 4th last in the J and Wine, and it's Road to Riches from First Lieutenant on the inside. Rocky Creek for company right behind them. Mafalul, Boston Bob just nudging closer all the time. Tammy's Hill being asked to lengthen clear from on his own. The back marker heading towards the 4th last, and it's Road to Riches. Rocky Creek, Road to Riches jumps off to his left. Rocky Creek gets up the inside with First Lieutenant, but Road to Riches still has the advantage. Mafalul is coming under pressure as they take the turn at the top of the track, and Road to Riches has yet to see another rival. Rocky Creek is back in second. First Lieutenant is back in third. Mafalul, Boston Bob's got a bit of work to do, and they're clear from Tammy's Hill over the 3rd last, and Road to Riches is going to put it right up to them from the front under Paul Carberry. Comes down the hill with the advantage from Rocky Creek in second. Boston Bob has plenty to do in third. Mafalul and First Lieutenant are next, but this Road to Riches has them well on the stretch in the J and Wine as they come towards the elbow at the 2nd last. Back in second is Rocky Creek, then Boston Bob, First Lieutenant, Mafalul clear from Tammy's Hill and on his own, heading now towards the 2nd last, and Road to Riches out in front and clear at the 2nd last, jumps it well from Rocky Creek in second. Back in third is Boston Bob, 1 fence left to jump, and it's Road to Riches who comes to it well clear with the advantage. Road to Riches is over in front. It was Roy to me in the same silks last year, and Road to Riches steps up from Galway Plate to Grade 1 company here in the JNWine.com chase. Jumped impeccably, wins well. Road to Riches takes it. Back in second is Rocky Creek. Boston Bob settles for third. First Lieutenant will pick up the 4. Mafalul will be 5, and there's a bit of a battle on for the 6 between On His Own and Tammy's Hill, and that is a real battle, and it looks as though On His Own might just come out on top for that. On His Own takes 6 possibly from Tammy's Hill. It's tight.
Wow, what a smart performance from Road to Riches under Paul Carberry. How positive was he on this horse? Fully confident that he was fit and ready to do himself justice, and this horse who won the Galway Plate has beaten